Love is always there. People just cannot see it sometimes.
In a small, messy condo, the closet is opened. The clothes are placed messily in the cabinet, and some have fallen to the ground. A blazer and an untied tie are placed on the cabinet. The clothes basket next to it is full of clothes. There is a bicycle covered with dust and an old projector screen in the corner of the room. A small projector is placed on the bedside table, covered with dust. There is a mirror on the wall inside the house with a bloody handprint on it, and a trash can in front of the mirror with some liquid in it. Leftover pizzas and lunch boxes from the dining cart are cluttered beside the bedside table, and a bottle of Coke fell beside the projector. There is also a bottle of mouthwash, a towel, and a glass bong on the table. The whole room is very crowded and messy, with no place to stand. The window is gray and white, and the time of day is unknown. Lighting. The overall color temperature is low, a bit darker. The tone is gray, and there are many shadows. Chris is sleeping on the bed, wearing a business shirt and trousers. The quilt is pressed under the body. There is a huge blood mark on the quilt.
Good morning, Chris. The weather outside is 22 degrees with 70% humidity. Ready to wake up? Are you ready to wake up? Are you ready to wake up? Are you ready to wake up?
When the alarm clock rings, there is a squeaking noise. Chris presses the alarm clock heavily with one hand, curses a few inaudible words, and his face is filled with resentment. Chris turns around in bed for a while, holds his head with his hand, and looks inside the glass bong on the table. He has a headache.
Oh shit.
He picks up the lighter and lights the glass bong. After a deep inhale, he lies down again. After a minute, Chris gets up from the bed and walks over to the mirror. There is a clear, bloody handprint on the mirror. He wipes the handprint with his finger, smears it off a bit, and ignores it. From the mirror, he also notices his wounded arm. It is fresh and bleeding slowly.
Weird.
Chris touches the wound.
Fuck!
Chris quickly withdraws his hand, ignores the wound, and picks up the mouthwash. He rinses his mouth and then spits it into the trash can. He picks up the towel on the table and wipes it all over his face. Simultaneously, 2 messages from his mother are displayed on the phone. How's the new condo? Sleep well on the new bed? And good morning. Haven't heard from you for several days. If you have time today, text me how you are. The phone screen is synchronized on the projector screen. Chris gets close to the projector, but he can hardly read the message.
Hey Siri, what's going on?
You always ignore your mother's texts. Would you like to ignore these as well? Yesterday, your mother texted, "How's the new condo? Sleep well on the new bed?" 3 minutes ago, your mother texted, "Good morning. Haven't heard from you for several days. If you have time today, text me how you are. Block this number for further texts."
No, don't block her. Wait, did you ask me that yesterday?
I don't remember. Did I?
Chris sighs, shaking his head. He picks up the untied tie on the floor and puts it around his neck, tidies up his shirt and pants, picks up the suit jacket when the phone rings. Beam light on the phone in his pocket.
Hello? Hello? Is this Chris speaking? Who's, hello? Stupid spam call. Why the fuck do only telemarketers call me? Why do none of my friends call me? Why do I even use this fucking phone? No freaking human beings even care about me.
The beam light gradually fades away as he speaks. He puts down the phone and walks out of the room. Everyone has their own cubicle in the office. Everyone's desk is full of documents, and all Chris's colleagues are in suits and ties, busy with work. There is a clock on the wall, which turns sometimes quickly and sometimes slowly. Background sound. The sound of paper turning and inaudible human voices on the phone. Chris walks into the office and greets his colleagues. Some people raise their hands to say hi automatically and without paying attention, and then continue to immerse themselves in work. When Chris walks to his cubicle, he starts working. People pass by in the aisle. The movement of all the characters fast forwards, then stops, then fast forwards, and then stops again. The speed is changing with the speed of the clock on the wall. Meanwhile, add a melancholy song to the background. The lights are bright and dim as time advances and slows down. Suddenly, Chris's phone rings. The beam light is cast on Chris, and everyone is turning around to stare at him.
Sorry.
After a while, the person at the next cubicle pokes his head out.
What's your plan for Oh my gosh, what happened to your arm, Chris? Did you get shot?
Chris looks at his arm and notices that the sleeves are wet with blood.
I don't know. I just noticed it when I woke up this morning. It's not a big deal. As for the previous question, I have a Tinder date at the restaurant, Danielle.
The person next to Chris shows a meaningful smile.
Well, go back and change your dirty shirts. Someone's got a company tonight.
The person next to Chris withdraws his head and continues to work. All the characters continue to move forward, then stop, then fast forward, and then stop again, moving with the clock. The lights are brighter and dim as time advances and slows down. Chris walks into the restaurant. The background sound is white noise. The waiter of the restaurant steps forward to greet them. The two talk, but no sound is heard. Then the waiter leads Chris to the seat. Soon after taking the seat, a well-dressed person appears with a hollow face. The people next to them pass by in the aisle.
Well, let's see. Well, the steak here is very good. I would highly recommend that one.
I don't have time for this. I don't want attachment. Let's just save all of these and just suck my toes.
Chris wants to say something, but he swallows the words. First he looks disappointed, and then his expression becomes hollow. The two people walk upstairs into the hotel and take off their clothes dramatically. They get into the bed. They turn a few times on the bed and then stop. The well-dressed person lies down for a while, gets up, and puts on the clothes.
I have work tomorrow. I should go.
Chris still remains silent. After watching the well-dressed person get dressed and leave, he gets up and dresses, walks out of the hotel, and stops a taxi.
Where to go?
Some whiskey, some tequila, maybe some weed, maybe some sex as well, as long as it doesn't have any toe sucking. Any place where I can go so I don't remember who I am.
Lights out. The scene comes to the nightclub, demonstrated by the flickering of lights in the front part of the stage, in front of the spinning circle stage, and the music changes to electronic nightclub music. The melody of the music is taken out. It's more like plain noises pulsating to a beat. Lights appear from time to time. It is slightly brighter at the beginning, and then the flicker gradually turns black. Waking up in his apartment, Chris sleeps on the bed, wearing a shirt and trousers. The quilt is pressed under the body. Repeat the beginning, highlighting the time loop. Lights out. Chris sits on the side of the bed with a hollow face. Next to him are a pistol, a knife, and a mobile phone. A message from his mother is displayed on the phone. How's the new condo? Sleep well on the new bed? The phone screen is synchronized on the projector screen. Chris stands up, approaching the screen to see the messages, but he could not see.
Oh, fuck. Hey Siri, what's going on?
You always ignore your mother's text. Would you like to ignore this as well? 2 minutes ago, your mother texted, "How's the new condo? Sleep well on the new bed? Block this number from further texts?"
No, of course not. Texting's always texting. Couldn't she just have called me? Asked me how I am? I'm not myself, and I'm not fucking good.
Chris rolls up the sleeves, with no wound on his arm, picks up the knife and cuts his arm.
Shit. Oh, fucking hurts like hell.
As he speaks, he picks up the glass bong on the table, lights the bong, and starts to inhale. Standing in front of the mirror, there is no handprint on the mirror. He holds his hand and presses the blood handprint onto the mirror. A body drops with a desperate screaming outside the room.
Ah!
Chris gets up to see a dead corpse with a smashed body outside the room on the stage. Seeing the corpse, Chris is terrified and drops the gun to the table. As the gun falls, it accidentally fires and grazes Chris in the arm. Chris's arm begins to bleed. Blood comes out, leaving a stain on the quilt and shirt sleeve. Chris picks up the phone.
911, what's your emergency?
This is Chris. I think I've been shot. I think I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't want to die, Mama. I don't want to die.
Lights out. The end.